Hello guys, welcome to the channel. I already told you guys that T-Tober is coming in with a bang. So last night Rubi Rose went on her OnlyFans live to basically expose all the trifling dirty things that Lala did to her as a friend. She even exposed Lil Tjay and she had a lot of things to say. But if you guys are not up to date with that, go ahead and check out my recent video so you guys can be up to date with that. So this is Lala's response to Rubi Rose. She said, I chose to take the mature route and not expose or bash another person. I simply stated where I was coming from and left it at that. It's beyond much more that can be said. But I'm truly secure enough in myself enough to not care anymore and move on. Then Lala said, there's a difference in playing innocent and choosing to have a private life and brand friendly image. So hate me all you want for not giving the internet full access to every guy I've dealt with, etc. I don't owe that to anyone, never denied otherwise. So here's where the spin comes in. Lala actually went live today to respond to Rubi Rose OnlyFans live, and let me tell y'all, she went live with Lil Tjay. Now you couldn't see Lil Tjay, but you could hear Lil Tjay. He was basically saying some things about Rubi Rose, what she was saying in her live. So basically Lala went live with her new man, okay? Okay, y'all, let me stop playing, but no, Lala really did go live with Lil Tjay. Like I said, you couldn't see him, but you can most definitely hear him, and everybody's like, oh, show Lil Tjay. Anyways, I'm going to stop talking so much so you guys can go ahead and just get into the live, and let me know what you think about this down in the comment section below. Also, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you guys won't miss the upload.
I'm not going to make this long, but I just want to quickly go over some things that were said to clarify it, and then I swear this will be the last time I ever discuss this. So and I'm just gonna, since everything is put out there, I'm gonna just put everything out there too and clarify it. So the first thing I want to touch on, and DDG is calling me right now because he probably don't want me to say some shit that I'm about to say, but fuck it. First of all, yeah, we're just gonna just put everything out there. So I guess I supposedly lived with Rubi. She took care of me, paid for all my stop calling me. Yeah, after this, Reagan, we done. But I just want to know, when the fuck was I living with you? Because probably less than a year ago, you were dirt broke. I would text Rubi to go get food, and this girl was like, I don't have money to get food, and yada, yada, yada. So don't act like this is just, like, I don't know. I don't even want to bring stuff like that in it, but she brought stuff like that in it that isn't even real life. So I'm just a little taken back by it. Never lived with her. I lived with my mom. This girl even stayed at my mom's house for a month while she was going to real estate class. Like, so how are you going to sit there and say I lived with you? The only time I stayed at Rubi's house was when I visited Atlanta, and that was a choice. I have family in Atlanta. Like, I don't know why she thought to just lie about that. Maybe just to make it seem more. But, yeah, I just wanted to clarify that because that was weird to me. This girl, anytime we'd go out, and anyone could say this, she's always the one like, no, I'll pay, I got it. We always argue over bills, everything. I'm like, Rubi, no, it's okay. Then we started honestly splitting shit, or sometimes I would pay for it. But if a girl is literally begging to pay for some shit over a $20 meal, you got it, bitch. The fuck? Like, it's never that serious to sit here and act like that was you paying for everything for me, etc. Like, it was no problem for me to do it. But if you're sitting there begging, you got it, bro. You got it. Ooh, I'm hot as hell. It is hot. So another thing, I'm going to just go over the DDG situation. And I love him as a brother. I do. I really do care about him. And it's very unfortunate that he low-key is in the middle of this right now, because I really, really, really didn't want to have to say his name and didn't want to have to bring anything into this. But we're just going to start from the beginning because she brought it up, so I'm going to finish it. So first of all, what? Stop. Let me just talk. Okay, so first of all, with him, y'all keep telling me, like, why would I set them up and why would I do all this when I know how... Bro, get out of my life. Anyways... People are just like, why would you why would you set them up and all this shit when you know how he is, right? So I didn't set them up. YouTube is cap. All that shit is mostly fake. And it's cool, whatever. Y'all like it for entertainment, but he literally told me to start off my channel, whatever, something that would get a lot of views is if I put him on a blind date with Ruby. So I'm like, cool. She was cool with it. She wanted to do it. It was cool. Like, they knew about it. They'd met prior. That was his idea. She agreed to it, and that was it. After that, that had nothing to do with me. They continued to talk, and they continued to meet up. So stop saying that, why would I put them on when I knew how she was and all this? Because I didn't put them on. I put in a good word for him because I'm like, yeah, like, y'all would be cute. You should talk to him. But that was about it. So after that, or whatever, because she brought up me and him. So a while back, and I'm going to just say it. It's okay. I'm going to just say it. A while back, the way me and him met, like, he DM'd me and was trying to talk to me. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, it wasn't bad. I'm not about to sit here and, like, it was nothing bad. But we hung out. Everything was innocent. There was one time, and this was probably, like, over 2 years ago. I had just moved to LA. There was one time that we kissed. And then after that, I told him, like, look, I think you got the wrong impression, whatever, and let's just leave it at that. And we were friends after that. And that was it. She knew this. Ruby knew this. And she knew this because I got into it with another friend because I brought that friend around him before. And it was after we kissed. And then I found out she went behind my back and was talking to him. So I felt a way. I'm like, I don't like him, but I think it's just weird that you couldn't tell me you were interested in him. Like, you had to go behind my back to sneak and meet up with him and mess with him when you could have just told me, because I wouldn't have cared. Just how I told Ruby, like, I wouldn't have cared. So fast forward, I told Ruby this, like, because I was mad about it and I was mad about the girl. So I told her. She knew. So now she's trying to say I didn't know that and that's weird because you set us up. Cap. Like, come on. So that's out there. That's it with that. Yeah, so I really didn't want to have to bring that up, but it's whatever. And it has nothing to do with me and him. We have no issues. Like, I talked to him throughout this. He knew everything. Like, he's literally the person I confide in and tell things to. So bro, go away. Please go away. It's too hot for all this. It's too hot. So my fucking feet are burning. Please. Anyways, I can't even be serious right now because this is all very funny. Yeah, I just think a lot of the shit she's saying is hypocritical because you're trying to throw me under the bus and say things I've done when you've done that and more. But I just don't have the same character, so I wasn't trying to put all her business out there. But it's like, girl, how they even met? Yeah, I'm not even going to say it unless you want to say it, but
I don't want to say hi.
no, stop. If you're not about to talk about this, then
I don't know why you're allowed to.
because I'll tell you why. Because this bitch is capping. Oh yeah, she was saying the whole thing about her label setting this up and all that was just a lie to hurt me and it didn't really happen. So bitch, when we became friends after, wouldn't you think to tell me that? Like, oh, that wasn't true. Like, first of all, that's putting your label on the spot. So if that was a lie, you should have cleared that up. She never once told me she just said that to hurt my feelings or anything. Like, never once. And is now trying to say that. So it's just a lot, bro. Just a lot. Just know a lot of it is cap. A lot of it is exaggerated. The whole Cardi shit. Like, bro, get your head out your ass. Yeah, I knew who you were because we lived in a city, the same city, and you're a pretty girl. But I do not keep up with your relationship. If I don't know you, I just don't. And at the time, I'm going to be honest, I wouldn't have even cared. I didn't know you. The nigga's telling me he's single and that you're disgusting and you're crazy and you're a psychopath and all this shit. Everyone around me is telling me the same thing because you're still to this day obsessed and in love with him. So it's like, did I care? No. I was 17. Didn't know you. Oh, yeah, and Taylor, bro. She's never, ever, ever had sex with this man. He can literally say that. Never. I don't know why she threw Taylor in there. Ruby just doesn't like pretty girls. She doesn't like Seven either. She's intimidated by anyone pretty that's doing shit with their lives and that's getting attention, especially if it's from the same people. Like, she doesn't like that. She's insecure and intimidated by other pretty women. This girl literally sat and told me all her friends in Atlanta, the real bitches she was talking about in her video that are her yes men, that they're all bums, not doing shit with their lives. And that's why she needed to be around people like me, because I actually have my own money and I don't need her. I don't. When we first even met, I had way more followers than her. Not that any of that matters, but I'm just saying, like, all that shit is cap. So, y'all aren't gonna sit here and make me look like an ass. You could still hate me, believe what you want, but certain things just need to be clarified. Like, y'all have me fucked up. Nah, she has me fucked up. And talking about, oh, when I see you, I'ma slap you, all this. Bitch, drop the location. Come to LA, I swear to God. I don't care. This girl is rap cap. Like, everything she says is cap. So I would love to see it in person. I really would. Because I'm not a fighter. And honestly, I'm too cute for that. But it is what it is. I'm just fed up. I'm just fed up. It sucks that I had to come out of character and do this, y'all, but I'm just like sitting here literally laughing at shit, laughing. Like, I don't even know why. It really pisses me off that she even brought Taylor into it, because this girl has done nothing to her. Talking about she wore her clothes, all this shit. I had an Airbnb for my birthday. I wanted everyone to dress up on my birthday. Taylor forgot to bring her dress. Ruby literally insisted, like, oh, I have an extra dress, wear it, hyped her up to take pictures, told her she looked good, and then behind closed doors talking shit about her. Like, that's how she is. She's fake. I've literally been with her. She'll compliment someone, hype them up, and then when they walk away, like, oh, I just did that. I just did that to hype them up. They really ain't shit. Like, that's how she is. She's told me, like, she does stuff for clout. She'll do whatever it takes to get to the top. Like, she don't care. She doesn't care. And that's cool. Own up to that. But don't sit here and act like your shit don't stink. Just don't act like that. And I'm at the point,